Mbappe. Now, we at this channel love Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland. We've spoken about them a lot, and there's a specific reason about that. I think Kylian Mbappe told everyone on the world stage that he is here to stay. We knew that he's won the World Cup. We know he's done a lot of stuff, but trashing Messi's team, thrashing Barcelona at Camp Nou, nonetheless, 3 goals, a hat-trick, and the last goal, absolutely a piece of beauty. I think he's here to stay. What do you think, Ali?
Mbappe is one of the greatest talents in the world right now. And the thing that makes him so special is that he's got that silky thing about him. You know, some people who are special footballers, they have this certain grace they have an element of grace to their style of play. And Mbappe is full of it. And I think people compare him with Haaland, which we discussed in the last podcast. But he is more versatile when it comes to providing options to the manager he's playing for. We see with France, he is also used on the left wing, right flank, even as a lone striker. And he gives you a lot of options. PSG are lucky to have him, and I don't think he should stay in the French league. I want him to lock his horns with oppositions from across Europe in tougher leagues. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I agree with you, because it's kind of hurting him in a way, playing for lack of a better word, in a farmer league, right? I think if he's to play for a bigger club, such as the Liverpools of the world, such as the Barcelona, like the club he actually helped thrash, if he was to play for such a stature of club, first thing he would get is competition, which I think he lacks on a day-to-day basis. He gets that world-class competition in only Champions League football. But other than that, I don't think the ins and outs of the day-to-day French football league is up to the standards of, let's say, the competitiveness of Premier League or the exciting football that they play in Bundesliga. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. You got a point there. If he really wants to take that next step, he might have to leave Paris.
Definitely. And same goes for Haaland as well. Bundesliga is becoming a one-horse race, and it has been for quite a while now. And I want Haaland to go to a team. Actually, I want both of these superstars to go to a team which is struggling. Like Cristiano Ronaldo moved from a well-settled Manchester United to a struggling Real Madrid and helped them elevate to a new level. And same goes with Messi. Barcelona, although they had a lot of superstars in their team, and that is one of the best teams in football history, the 2009 Barcelona. But Messi was the center point. He was the reason that Barcelona dominated world football. And I want the same things for Mbappe and Haaland. I don't want him to stay in PSG, rack up a lot of goals, and at the end of the day, people might not consider him in the bracket of people like Pele, Ronaldo, and Messi because of that. What do you think?
I think you've got a very good point there. Though we might be creating haters by the Dortmund fan, or we might be hated by the PSG fans for saying that they're playing for a team which is not at the level which they are at, I think you absolutely do have a point. For them to prove themselves like Ronaldo did. Ronaldo, I think, went from Sporting, started out there, went to Manchester United, really put himself on the map, and then took himself to the biggest club in the world. And keep in mind, after winning 3 consecutive Champions League, he decided to leave Real Madrid for a new challenge, right? So he went to Juventus to try to prove himself in another league, in another format, in a totally different way of playing football. And he's proving himself again, right? So I think you've got a very good point that in order for Haaland or Mbappe to be considered at the same level as the Pelés, the Maradonas, and the Ronaldo Messis of the world, they might have to take that next step and go to a bigger club. Now, I somewhat disagree with when you say that Messi was the focal point, because you cannot overlook the contribution that Xavi and Iniesta made to that team. Plus, you put in the solid backline of Puyol and Piqué. I think that team was once in a generational team. There's been teams like that. The team of AC Milan back when they were dominating the European scene. I think those teams are far and few between. And though they have those generational talents like Messi and like Rijkaard, like Van Basten had for AC Milan, I think the entire team is world class, and that's what really took them to a special place in the history of world football. But I think you've got a very interesting point, and I would love to see Mbappe and Haaland move to a bigger club to get us a little bit more excitement in our day-to-day lives.
It would be a dream come true for me to see them in Barcelona and Madrid colors. The Galacticos versus Catalans debate will prolong when Messi and Ronaldo are no more playing in the world of football. Barcelona are struggling big time, and you can't disagree to that. Real Madrid are also presenting a similar picture. So Mbappe for Real Madrid can take the number 7 shirt and continue the legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo. And who knows, Haaland and Mbappe might elevate them to the heights that they've fallen off from. And I think that would be the ideal
Yes.
move for these gentlemen.
Now, I think I said on the last podcast or one of our videos, I said that the Barcelona has a shot at buying Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland. I think I specifically said that Haaland would be well off going to Barcelona. Now, here's my point. I read this internet joke, right? It's a joke in a sense, so no offense to the Galacticos, or specifically no offense to the Barcelona fans out there. They said Barcelona cannot afford to buy a PS5 and they're looking to buy Haaland. What's going to happen? Nothing much.
That's
Nothing
true,
much.
but to that point, I would like to add: if Messi leaves, you were the person who said this specific statement last time we were doing a podcast. If Barcelona let go of Messi, then $100 million is freed from the budget, and I think they can land Haaland with that money, and that won't be a problem.
Haaland or Mbappe, I think they're looking into Mbappe a little bit more, so I think you're absolutely right. They can do that, and that was my point with the freed up budget that they have after Messi leaves, which I think he would. They have an opportunity to land Kylian Mbappe or Haaland if they want to. Now, based on that one topic, then you mentioned that Messi earns over 100 million per year. Now, the interesting thing is the wage bill of Messi alone is actually more than the entire wage bill of the team AC
I know
Milan.
that. That's
Crazy.
ridiculous.
Crazy.